Hey, what's good, fam? You're about to dive into something that's going to completely flip the script on your life. So grab a seat, maybe a snack, and let's get into it. Picture this. You're chilling on your couch, scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, feeling like you're stuck in a loop. Same routine, same vibes, same old meh. You're not alone. Tons of us feel that way sometimes. But what if I told you there's a way to break out of that rut and level up your life, like starting right now? No cap, I'm talking about real, actionable steps to boost your energy, crush your goals, and make every single day feel like a straight-up win. In this video, we're breaking down 5 absolute game-changing hacks to unlock your potential, own your day, and live the life you've been dreaming about. So, stick with me, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and let's dive into these tips that are about to change everything. Hack number 1. Master your morning like a boss. Alright, let's kick things off with the foundation of a killer day, your morning routine. I know, the snooze button is basically your BFF at 7 a.m., whispering, just 5 more minutes, bro. But here's the tea. Hitting snooze is like hitting pause on your dreams. It's time to ditch that habit and take control of your mornings like a total boss.
Why?
Because how you start your day sets the tone for everything else. Think about it. Athletes like Serena Williams or entrepreneurs like Elon Musk don't roll out of bed scrolling through their phones. They've got a system, and you can too. So, how do you build a morning routine that slaps? Start small because nobody's asking you to run a marathon at sunrise. Try this. When your alarm goes off, give yourself 30 seconds to stretch right there in bed. I'm talking a big, dramatic stretch like you're a cat waking up from a nap. It gets your blood flowing and tells your brain, yo, we're awake. Next, splash some cold water on your face, or if you're feeling bold, take a quick cold shower. Studies show cold exposure can boost your mood and energy by triggering endorphins. Basically, it's like a natural Red Bull. If that's too intense, grab a notebook and jot down 3 things you're grateful for. Could be your dog, your favorite coffee shop, or just the fact that it's Friday. Gratitude rewires your mindset to focus on the good stuff, and trust me, it's like rocket fuel for your soul. Let me tell you about my friend Jake. He used to be the king of sleeping in, always rushing to work with mismatched socks and a protein bar for breakfast. But last year, he started waking up just 15 minutes earlier to do a quick yoga flow from a YouTube video and write down 1 goal for the day. Now, dude's got a side hustle selling custom sneakers, and he swears it's because his mornings went from chaos to clarity. You don't need hours. Just 10 to 15 minutes of intentional moves can transform your day. So, what's your morning vibe gonna be? Stretch, cold water, gratitude, or all 3. Whatever you pick, make it yours and watch how it sets you up to dominate. Hack number 2. Time block like a pro. Alright, moving on to hack number 2. Time blocking. If you're not doing this yet, you're sleeping on one of the most powerful productivity tools out there. Time blocking is like giving your day a game plan, so you're not just reacting to whatever life throws at you. Imagine you're the coach of your own life, drawing up plays to win the day. Without a plan, you're just running around the field with no strategy, and that's how you end up binge-watching Netflix instead of working on your goals. Here's how it works. Grab your phone, a planner, or even a random piece of paper and map out your day in chunks. Assign specific times for your big tasks, like studying, hitting the gym, or working on that passion project. For example, say you've got a paper due for school. Block off 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. for writing, and during that time, you're locked in, no TikTok, no texting, just you and that Google document. The key is to treat these blocks like appointments with your future self. Would you bail on a coffee date with your crush? Nah, so don't bail on your goals either. I learned this the hard way back in college. I was juggling classes, a part-time job at a smoothie shop, and trying to start a blog. I'd tell myself, I'll get to it later. But later never came. Then I started time blocking, 2 hours for homework, 1 hour for the blog, even 30 minutes to just chill and scroll. Suddenly, I was getting stuff done. My grades went up, my blog started getting traction, and I wasn't stressed out all the time. There's even science to back this up. A study from the University of California found that structured scheduling increases focus and reduces procrastination by up to 60%. 60%. That's like giving your brain a cheat code. Pro tip: use a timer to keep yourself accountable. Apps like Focus at Will or even your phone's clock can help. And don't forget to block out some you time, whether it's gaming, reading, or just vibing to your favorite playlist. Balance is key, fam. So, open that calendar and start carving out your day like a pro. Your future self will thank you when you're crushing it. Hack number 3. Curate your crew. Okay, hack number 3 is a big one. Surround yourself with the right people. You've heard it before, your vibe attracts your tribe. But let's get real. The people you hang with can either lift you up or drag you down like an anchor. If your crew is always complaining, scrolling through drama, or saying stuff like, "Why even try?" It's pointless. Then it's time to rethink who's in your circle. Energy is contagious, and you want to catch the good kind. Think about the people who inspire you. Maybe it's that friend who's always hyping up your ideas, or that coworker who's grinding on their own hustle and cheering you on. Those are your people. They're the ones who make you want to be better, who push you to take that leap, whether it's applying for a new job, starting a YouTube channel, or just getting out of bed on a rough day. On the flip side, toxic vibes can tank your motivation. I'm not saying cut people off cold turkey, but maybe spend a little less time with the energy vampires and more with the ones who spark joy. I saw this play out with my cousin Mia. She used to hang with a group that was all about partying and gossip. She'd come home drained, feeling like she wasn't going anywhere. Then she started connecting with a local art collective, people who were passionate about creating, collaborating, and dreaming big. Within a year, she was selling her paintings at local galleries and had this glow about her. Her new crew didn't just support her. They challenged her to grow. That's the power of a solid circle. So, how do you find your people? Start small. Join a group or community that aligns with your goals, maybe a fitness class, a book club, or even an online forum for whatever you're into like gaming or coding. Follow creators on social media who inspire you, and don't be afraid to slide into their DMs with a quick, "Yo, love your work." You never know where a connection might lead. Your crew doesn't have to be huge, just a few real ones who get you. Who's in your circle right now, and are they pushing you to level up? Think about it. Hack number 4. Learn something new every day. Hack number 4 is all about keeping your brain in beast mode. Learn something new every single day. I'm not talking about memorizing the periodic table or anything crazy, unless that's your vibe, but about feeding your mind with fresh ideas and skills. In a world that's moving faster than a viral TikTok dance, staying curious is how you stay ahead. Whether you're aiming to land a better job, start a side hustle, or just be a more interesting person at parties, learning keeps you sharp. Here's the deal. You don't need a classroom or a degree to grow. We're living in the golden age of information. You've got YouTube tutorials, podcasts, blogs, and apps like Skillshare or Coursera right at your fingertips. Want to learn how to edit videos like a pro? There's a YouTube playlist for that. Curious about investing in crypto? There's a podcast breaking it down. Even 15 minutes a day can make you a mini expert over time. A 2023 study from Harvard showed that consistent microlearning, small, daily doses of new info, boosts cognitive flexibility and problem-solving by up to 25%. That's your brain leveling up like it's in a video game. My buddy Sarah is proof of this. She's a barista who always wanted to start a food vlog but had no clue about cameras or editing. She started watching one 10-minute YouTube tutorial every night after her shift. 6 months later, she's got a channel with 5,000 subscribers, and brands are hitting her up for collabs. All because she committed to learning a little every day. You don't have to go viral. Just pick something you're curious about and dive in. Maybe it's cooking, coding, or even how to nail a killer presentation at work. What's one thing you've always wanted to learn? Drop it in the comments, and I'll hook you up with some resources to get started. Pro tip: make it fun. Pair your learning with something you already love. Like, listen to a podcast while you're driving or watch a tutorial while you're eating lunch. Keep it low pressure, and you'll be amazed at how much you soak up. Your brain's like a sponge. Give it something good to absorb. Hack number 5. Prioritize you. Last but definitely not least, hack number 5. Take care of you. This one's non-negotiable, fam. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't chase your dreams if you're running on fumes. Self-care isn't just bubble baths and candles. Though those are dope, it's about building habits that keep your body, mind, and soul in top shape. When you prioritize yourself, you're not being selfish. You're setting yourself up to show up as your best for everyone else. Let's break it down. First, eat like you love yourself. I'm not saying you gotta go full kale smoothie vegan, but swap out some of that fast food for whole foods. Think fruits, veggies, lean proteins. A 2022 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a balanced diet can boost your energy and focus by up to 30%. That's like upgrading your brain's battery. Second, move your body. You don't need a gym membership. Go for a walk, dance to your favorite playlist, or try a free workout on YouTube. Exercise releases dopamine, which is basically your brain's happy juice. Third, sleep. I know Netflix is calling, but getting 7 to 8 hours of shut-eye is a game changer. Sleep deprivation messes with your mood, memory, and motivation. Nobody's got time for that. I'll keep it 100. I used to be terrible at this. I'd pull all-nighters, live on energy drinks, and wonder why I was always stressed. Then I started small, swapping soda for water, going for a 20-minute walk, and setting a bedtime alarm. It wasn't instant, but I started feeling like a new person. More energy, clearer thoughts, and way less anxiety. My friend Alex, who's a nurse, told me she started meal prepping on Sundays and doing 10-minute HIIT workouts before her shifts. Now she's got the stamina to handle 12-hour days and still have energy to hang with her kids. Self-care is the secret sauce, y'all. So, how do you start? Pick one thing this week. Maybe it's drinking an extra glass of water, taking a 10-minute walk, or setting a no-phone rule an hour before bed. Small wins add up, and soon you'll be glowing from the inside out. You're worth it, don't forget that. Wrapping it up. Alright, there you have it. 5 straight-up fire hacks to unlock your potential and make every day AW. Let's recap. Master your morning with a routine that sets the tone, time block like a pro to own your schedule, curate a crew that lifts you up, learn something new to keep your brain sharp, and prioritize you with self-care that fuels your hustle. These aren't just tips. They're a blueprint for building the life you want, one day at a time. I want to hear from you, fam. Which of these hacks are you trying first? Drop it in the comments below, and let's start a conversation. Maybe you're hyped about gratitude journaling, or you're ready to time block your next big project. Whatever it is, share it, because your vibe inspires others. And if you're feeling this video, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss a drop. We're in this together, and I'm pumped to see you level up. Let's get it.